name is Aisha, and this piece is entitled, Our Children Are the Future. A woman, polished and perfected into a rose amongst many in the garden of generations. She pops her biblical fruit open to another seedling who begins to thrive on its mother's roots, developing into another child of an untouched, raw generation. My father tells me children are the future. I speak for many of my once raw generation when I say that I, as a developing seed, have been watered and wilted and fed and stepped on and hopeless, hoping for some light to guide me up. I, as a developing seed, am still learning. In a generation, we are still learning to become teachers while we look up to those who must teach us the right ways. My father tells me that children are the future. And I watch my classmate get frustrated when the gym coach tells him to pull his pants up. Boy, who in the world taught you to sag like that? What job do you expect to get looking that way if you are not drug dealing? And if you are drug dealing, how do you expect to run for your life when you are tripping over the denim wrapped around your knees, wishing that you just listened in the first place? Now, the future is in prison. Children are tripping over themselves, and I read the messages between a 13-year-old girl and a boy she calls daddy. I hear my doctor telling me to protect the diamond ring between my legs, and I try to tell this girl the same thing. With my voice escalating to a scream, trying to convince her that she does not need a man to ever be happy, that she does not owe a boy anything if he decides to give her attention. I want her to learn that beauty is not obtained by hearing it roll off the tongue of masculinity. And I taste the salt and mascara in her tears as she takes on another pound of makeup. Now the future does not know how to feel beautiful in its own skin. The future may have parents working day and night, drowning in a pool of blood, sweat, and tears just to keep the hot water running and a plate of food on the table so the future does not starve and freeze to death. The future may not even have parents, but only siblings to fight for and develop with. Our children may not even have a way to get the pencil or paper needed to get their names on a graduation certificate. So bear with them when they ask you for something to write with, because only the past knows how hard it is to keep up with a pen, let alone find one in the first place. The future, whether they admit it or not, looks up to anyone who will make time enough to show them how to grow into another beauty in the garden of generations. I, a developing seed, will burst into a rose of my own someday. Will nurture those who come after me. They are a divine destiny. Teach them to make 2 bunny ears and a loop to tie their shoes. Or that it's I before E, except after C, except when said A, as in neighbor or way. Teach them that it is tough love because it gets the job done. But a little TLC is also a necessity because tender love and care is all a few flowers need to grow proper. Teach them that to walk with your shoulders back and chin up high is to be confident. But to understand that still knowing how to be humble is to be beautiful in a world of this nature. As teachers, we must show them how to love our gardens. And if you have heard nothing else that I've said, listen when a part of the future stands before you to say that you do not have to be a teacher in a classroom to be a teacher. And to my teachers, you are appreciated for the work that you do, but you are not done learning yet. And I praise you to keep guiding the children of the future.